In the Wikipedia, Islamophobia is the fear, hatred of, or prejudice against the Islamic religion or Muslims generally, and especially when seen as a geopolitical force or the source of terrorism. And in the English Oxford Living Dictionaries, Islamophobia is dislike or prejudice against Islam or Muslims, especially as a political force. There are too many claims or statements that mentioned by non-Muslim, either positive statements or negative statements. I once watched a video in YouTube about the Australian. They make a meeting or something like that. They said that they welcome Muslim to their world. They welcome Muslim to Australia. They really like Muslim to come at Australia, but they didn't like if a Muslim conquered the Australia, and they say if you want come to Australia, then come, but when you want to change Australia, then pack your bag and go back home. So for me, there's people which accept Islam but not the negative perception they didn't want. A man named Afzal Khan says that sometimes people misinterpret the concept of Islamophobia itself. For example, Prime Minister of United Kingdom from 2010 until 2016, he always makes issues about Islamophobia a lot. And the last statement that I saw, when media reporting news that unusual and Muslim was appeared in the news, so people who didn't know Muslim well, who didn't ever meet a Muslim, who applied Islam overall in their life, so they claim that all Muslims in this world are same with what they have seen in the newspaper, in the television and social media. But actually, people are different one by one. So when the thing happens, this is the people's fault itself. And one of workers at BBC said that people must be aware of thinking and claiming something in their life. Maybe I will always smile to everybody that I saw, because I never know that who falls in love with my smile. I will always give a best perspective to others, show the good attitude to others. So, oh, this is the real Islam. So either way, people never know that it might actually work to comfort the relation between Muslim and non-Muslim. That might itself give the big effects to the future. And I also will do more and more conversations and dialogue between non-believers. If I do a conversation with them, inshallah, I will give a logical and relatable explanation to them, not only based on Holy Quran and Hadith, because sometimes non-believers, they didn't believe the Quran and Sunnah. So when you say and explain about Quran and Sunnah, you must add a logic explanation. For example, whenever non-believers ask Muslim why the Muslim hate gays, why don't like to have fun when drink, or simply why I don't want to be a sexy. So try to give them a social explanation of the Quran and try to logical explanation why some things are prohibited and why others are not. It is because Islamophobia is a real issue. Many people ignore it, but it's very present in Muslims' daily life. It's not easy to deal with these kinds of insults, and many people feel powerless when something like this happens. The last point, maybe if I at Western, I will only ignore the haters or the people that claim a negative about Islam. This the one option that might already followed by many people. Insults are usually based on nothing, so it seems like a waste of time to respond to someone who verbally assaults anyone.